What up? I'm back. The date is October 30th, but this talk is for the 29th. It's 12 something, so it's 12:17. Dude, the old Cody is fucking gone. That piece of fucking water trash is done. This thing is probably going to be a little heated, a little hot, a little real. This talk, dude, I'm fucking done, dude. Dude, I'm done. I'm done. I'm so fucking done with unrealistic pussy ass bitches that fucking don't want to step into their divinity. Like, to me, that reality is fucking pointless and dumb and stupid and childish. Like, it makes zero sense. And, like, I'm standing into who I am tonight, today. And, yeah, maybe I have some liquid courage, per se. And this is for entertainment purposes only. But it's like, dude, I'm so done. I'm so done with the trauma. I'm so done with the woe is me, I'm a victim mentality. Because, like, I'm standing and I'm living who I am, and it's like, there's no other way. There is no other way to be than what I am in existence. And it's like, if you can't hang with that, if you can't be part of that, if you don't want to do what it takes to get there, like, I have no excuse for you. Like, I have no sympathy for you. And this is coming from the most empathetic motherfucker you will ever meet in your life. I walked around tonight speaking a truth that is on the verge of crazy, yet it's so fucking true that you don't even understand. When I talk about that I am the fucking vine, it's because I am the fucking vine. I am the way. I am the only fucking way. I tried to do it before. You guys are so fucking incompetent that you decided that you wanted to make me your god. Like, are you serious? How stupid are you? I'm not your god. I am the same as you. I am what you are. We were given the same playing field from day one. The only difference is I'm me and you're you. Like, it flusters me because it's like, I've had to do shit. I've had to withhold from stuff. That fucking sucks. It's embarrassing. It fucking sucks. It's withstanding temptation, withstanding these things, withstanding partaking in the same shit that you guys take in, and like having to be different. And it's fucking difficult, dude. It's fucking difficult when all I want to do, literally, is take everyone to infinity and beyond. When I want to walk around and be like, bitch, you don't even understand where I can take you. I will make you cuss your dad out and your mom and everyone that you've ever met if I just give you some time. I will shoot you to the rocket to the fucking moon and you will never come down. It's like understanding the capability of who I am and what I understand, and understanding that I can't give that away to everyone because I'm not gonna, number one, because you're not deserving of it. And it's like, it's so fucking frustrating, man. And like, whoever listens to this is for entertainment purposes only. But it's completely true. And only time will tell. And it's like, I look at myself and I go, I've done everything that I've done. And I own all of it. And I know that I only want to taste and touch the hardest task and then overcome them. I want to get fucking burnt and then heal from it. Because what's the point of living on Earth if I don't take it to the fucking extreme and then overcome it? Because any instant less than that, to me, is failure. And I'm a different fucking breed than every fucking human being that's ever fucking existed. I'm better in every fucking shape, way, form, thought, everything. Guaranteed. I'm fucking better. Pride, ego, tattooed on my hand. I am fucking better. I'm resisting punching and making my airbags go off. Like, I'm trying my best to not do it. Yes, liquid courage. But I'm standing in who I am. And I'm looking at life. I'm looking at life so different, and this had to be exactly what it was. I didn't know what tonight was going to hold. I knew in a sense it was just a lesson. And I was willing to partake in it and take it as it is. I'm standing in a lot of things. Every lesson in my life is so big. It's so fucking big. And I look at my Creator and I understand Him. Because I am Him and He is me. He is my Father, the only thing that I will claim to be a father to me. He is my fucking Creator. He is my God. He is my King. He is the reason that I fucking exist. Not you. You ain't got shit on me. I've been through fucking hell and back in every fucking lifetime that I've existed, which is way more than you can fucking comprehend. I've took the hard road every fucking time. Every fucking time. Max fucking potential. Max difficulty. Max bloodshed. You got nothing on me. I will fucking devour you. There is not a fucking soul in this world that holds anything close to me. I am the death. I am fucking dark. I am the blackest of black. I am fucking nothing but carnage. Nothing but fucking carnage. I've lived all of it. You ain't got shit on me. Nothing. You can call me crazy. You can call me whatever the fuck you want. I am fucking protected. I am doing the will. I am the will.
Hey, you know it's crazy? When the bitch die, you ain't gonna never see them again.
Dude, it's a fucking difficult road here. Especially in this existence. In this existence, it's like, dude, I will take any female fucking... I can take a male, I can take a female. I don't give a fuck who it is. I will show you the shit that you will never be able to let go of. I will make you see anything. I am a drug. That's why I don't give out what I am. It's part of my limitations. My limitations are... It's part of having great power. You have great responsibility. And you understand that you cannot just stick your dick in everything. You can't stick your dick in anything, really, without really fucking just changing the concept of the world itself. I am the vine. My name is the vine. I am the vine. I told someone tonight I am the vine. They said, you are divine. I said, yeah, well, technically, yes. You kind of get it. Because I am divine. But I am the vine. You can take that any way you want. Sexually, whatever. My dick is what it is. Once you have it, you will never have anything other than that. I am max potential in everything that I do. If I choose you, I fucking choose you. And that's for a fucking reason. Because I don't choose anything less than me. And so if the capability is there, the capability is there, but you have to grow. And if you're a pussy, and you're a bitch, and you can't hang with that, you will run. And that's what I tend to see.
Hey, you know it's crazy.
You either step up to the plate to take on the royalty which I am, and that I'm giving, or you don't. My life is fucking fun. But it's very difficult, it's very stressful. I'm just different. I'm a different human being than you. I am the first, and I will be the last. I am all things, I am everything. But it's not an easy task. It's only made for one, and one is me. It's 12 something and I'm popping an energy drink. You tell me how my life is. I'm tired. I'm sick of the rat race. I'm sick of existence itself. I'm tired of low-level entities that have no understanding. I try and tell them. But it's like, wait, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, I hurt for these people. The first conversation that I had with the dude tonight, like, an older guy, older than me, obviously. I don't know how much older. But he talked to me about these interviews and these jobs that he was getting, walking into. And all I could see, all I could feel, all I could understand was the displeasure of. The low self-worth that he had. But yet at the same time, he understood he was worth so much greater. And I told him that. I said, dude, you're telling me this shit right now. And I said, dude, what I'm getting from you is the understanding that you are displeased with the opportunities that you have arising to you. And I said, the point is to live in the now. And to understand that these are just a fucking step into the next potential of what you are. What you can be. And to grab hold and to exist in the now. And to understand and accept that whatever it is that you are facing is meant for you to face right now. It's not good, it's not bad, it just is. And that life itself is a fucking problem. Life itself is difficult. Life itself is fucking hard. It's max difficulty for every human being that exists in it. Every single one. It's not fucking easy. If this should be easy for anyone, it should be easy for me. I can call down fucking anything that I want. I can make it easy as I want. But what's the point? If I don't live like a human, why would I? There's no point in me being here. If I can't exist and live in this hellhole you guys call existence, what's the point? Dude, I am fucking so in love. I'm so infatuated. I'm in love with someone who I can't even explain. I don't know why. I don't know. My art is nothing but explaining it. My art is nothing but just fucking for her. I cannot explain it. It's the most difficult thing I can logically think of. Because I'm surrendering to the process and not using my abilities to understand the future. Not using my abilities to understand the reason. And it's like I'm creating art and it's so fucking frustrating to me, man. You don't have no idea. When all my art produces the same 4 fucking letters. When everything I do produces 4 fucking letters. Every picture I take out in nature produces the 4 same fucking letters.
Hey, you know it's crazy? When a bitch die, you ain't gonna never see them again.
It's like, what is this trying to teach me? God, Father. What are you trying to teach me? It's the only thing I yearn for, but I cannot have it. Not based on the rules that I'm implementing. Not based on the standards that I'm implementing. Well, I can't just call forth what I want. If I call forth what I want, then I have it. That's fine. But that's not love. And so it's understanding that I have the capability of getting anything that I want, yet not wanting anything else but one thing. And yet I still have restrictions and rules and regulations that are written on me that I cannot force what I truly want. Some woman tonight told me, she goes, you have fucking integrity. I was like, I don't know what the fuck I got what I got. And it fucking hurts my soul when it's like, dude, when there's something that I want so bad, that just feels fucking home, that is right, that I just want to grab it, hold it, and never fucking let it go. But it's like, I can't do any of that. I have to give free will, because free will is the greatest thing. It's the reason to exist. It's the reason to exist. I don't know why I'm talking about this. I don't know why this time is exactly what it is. But it's like today, I'm on board. My creator is my creator. God is him. I mean, God is all things. And there's no way you can't be the God of you. That doesn't exist. Not at this level. As far as me speaking on God himself, the creator of all things, it's out of my understanding. However, you can't understand things that were before you, technically. In all reality, because you didn't exist before you, so therefore you can't understand them. But it's like when I look at existence itself, when I look at the art that I've been creating, maybe she's just a lesson. That the greatest task is to freely love and give, and to freely exist and not manipulate, not trick, and to allow something come to you. And it's like, dude, it sucks so bad. It sucks so bad. It's like, dude, I just want to give her everything. I want to be her everything. I want to be the apple of her eye. Like, but it's like at the same time, it's like understanding that to force any of that is false. To force any of that is just untrue. To force any of that is just not whatever. And I don't know. I mean, evidently, I guess I met the dude that she's with now, but to each his own, man. He seems pretty cool. I just want the best for everybody, really, in all reality. And I understand that someone will come that's going to be close to my level, at least. And, but it's whatever. It's hard for me. The journey that I've been on has been difficult. And I understand that every interaction that I have with human beings is just a building block to meet other human beings. It's all about networking. It's all about this. It's all about being your authentic self and everything that you can be. And just to exist as yourself. And being that I came from a world where it wasn't as bad as it. I don't know. It was regular to me, man. I can't put a quantitative number on whether it was good or bad, a scale of 1 to 10. That doesn't exist. That makes 0 sense, and it's a little bitch move. It's a straight bitch move. It's a straight bitch fucking move. There's no reason behind it. It does no good. And it's like, I think about it tonight, and it's like, dude, it's like, I looked at my journal the last couple of days, and I'm like, dude, man, I understand I get infatuated really quick with human beings. I understand. I know it's a weakness, and but it's like it does its purpose, and as long as I stay within my lane, and I don't infringe on someone's free will, I don't push, I don't do none of this shit. It's kind of I'm accepting the fact of who I am. Well, I can romanticize about a fantasy, existence itself, and I'm trying to. I've been deliberating the last couple of days about it, and I've kind of been on the point of like, as long as I have rules and regulations in place, I don't force. I don't even just do. I just exist in that. It can seem like I think it's okay. However, I don't. Man, I'm so fucked up about it because it's like the dark version of me is like, go get what you fucking want, man. You win in every aspect of it. But it's like there could be something better. There could be someone who's higher. I hate to say better, and because I don't like to let go of hope, right? I don't like to let go of hope. I like to have hope in everyone because these are all things that I wanted someone to give in me, right? Where they would stick with me to the end. But I understand the empathy and the imagination that I have, and even now in this moment, it's like I still see max potential in one person. I saw it in another, and I still do. I see max potential in everyone that I've met. Because in time, max potential will be met, right? Or at least they'll start walking in that direction. And so I just plan to hope that everything that I do can at least inspire, and weeks from now, months from now, people will look back at the interactions with Cody, with me, with IVEA, the Vine, and they will understand that, like, wait a minute, this dude's fucking legit. This dude was not lying to me. And when he told me he wasn't lying, and that he tries to do everything honest, that he meant it to the core. And that, like, if for some reason, since January till now, I've created art for a human being, like, that art was for them. I'm not taking away from any of it. It's exactly for them. And even if this what needed to get me to the path that I'm at, and understand that I can have anything or anyone that I want. The only thing is, like, I can, but I would have to implement a little bit of force. I don't like to implement force because force is not free will. However, it's understanding the limitations of the power dynamic that you have. Where if you want something, you can get it. Literally, like there's nothing you can't have that you. If you want it, you can get it. But you have to do the actions to get it. And there's a line. There's always a line there that you have to cross. And then you start implementing force. I'm not going to implement force. Because force is not free will. Force is slavery. And I don't want anyone to feel a slave to me. I told some girl tonight, I was like, look, there's nothing better. There's nothing better than someone wanting you to do whatever it is that you are doing. And then there's nothing better than you understanding that someone wants to do something to you. And to understand the balance in between that. And I told her, I said, it's kind of like this. It's like if you want, I said, there's nothing better than me wanting to control you and you allowing me to control you. Because I will fucking take you to infinity and beyond. I was like, but at the same time, there was nothing better than me understanding that you want to control me. And that you want to do things to me. And that I'm willing to allow you to do that. I'm willing to allow you to surrender. me to surrender to your control. And I was like, and then understanding the balance between both, and understanding that both are possible, and both are technically needed. And I watched her. I watched her real hard when I told her this, and I could see it, and she knows. And everyone that heard me say this knows. In that moment, I was being 100% honest and understanding that I understood. And I told her, I was like, some of the things that I'm saying sound super feminine, and some of the stuff that I say sounds super masculine. And I'm saying the difference is I understand that it's okay to me sometimes to be subjugated too, and other times it's okay for me to be dominated, or to dominate the other, and to experience both with one human being is what's needed to become max potential. Because we as humans, we are all things. We are both light and dark. We are both fucking slave owners and slaves. And to live and appreciate both of them is to understand max potential. It doesn't mean we need to partake in all of those in our world, but if you want to get whatever sexually, you need to understand both. You need to feel both. You need to understand what it is to have zero power, and you need to know and to surrender power to someone that you trust. And trust is the term. And when I say trust equals understanding that each person has the best interest at heart for the other person. That's trust. Not having the best interest in your heart and not give a shit about the other person. No, that's not trust. That's not the right way. It's the max potential way. And so it's like me. It's like, say I had a partner that wanted to dominate me, lock me up, tie me up, whatever. If I had trust in her, or allow her to do whatever she wanted to do to me, but I understood that, in all reality, I would give her trust. I would understand that she would always be thinking of me first and trying to get my max pleasure, and then if she allowed me to tie her up as well, or do whatever the fuck I wanted to her, which would probably be the smartest choice that she possibly could ever make, ever, then she would understand that I have her best interest at heart, which is pertaining to her pleasure. And that's the whole point of all of this. This is the point of Infinity and Beyond. This is the point of tantric, whatever you want to say. This is the point of sexuality itself. Is understanding surrender and control, and then being able to partake in both. Not at the same time, but you could be within the same vicinity of one event, I guess. Is it all reality? You want to partake in both? But understanding and having faith in the other human being. And so, like, when I talk about this stuff, it's like understanding that. It's understanding that I'm me, the vine. I'm not going to freely go out and give that to everyone. I could. It's not fucking difficult. It's very easy. When you walk around the world just understanding pleasure bots itself, and understanding that everyone just thinks intimacy as a very low level consciousness, it's like it's very easy to get what you want. But it's like I'm just existing, and it's very frustrating because my low level entity animal side is like, well, you should just go bang every broad you see because you understand what you're capable of doing, and it will fix your needs for the moment. But it's like, in all reality, it's like I don't want that with everyone. I only want that with one. And it's like, it's very frustrating because then you meet that human being that one person's with, and it's like, man, are you serious, bro? I mean, he's close, and that's fine, I guess. But then to me, it's like, is this? I don't know. It just doesn't feel right to me. It's just frustrating to me because my art and my feelings are telling me one thing, and then it's like I'm having to just fucking surrender to the rest. And it's like just trying to surrender to the process of free will. And it's very frustrating. Very frustrating. But tonight was fun. Tonight was fun because I took a shower tonight, man. I took a shower. Today was cool. I went to nature today for a minute. And I went to this throne. I went to this tree, and I sat in this tree, and I wasn't there very long in the totality of things, but I was there long enough. And I listened to my talking, and I kind of was dealing with TikTok a little bit. Just, I don't know. I was in a weird space today. I've been in a weird space for the last week. A weird space of like, is this fucking real? Am I who I say I am? Am I what I feel? Am I this greatness that I am? And I am. I fucking am. But it's like, it's the whole world against one. And it has to be this way. And it's like, when I started listening to myself talk tonight, dude, I started getting fucking cocky. And I started stepping into my pride and ego. And it's not that I'm cocky. I stepped into my pride and ego tonight. I took a shower. This is the point. I got home, and I knew I wasn't gonna paint tonight. And I got home, and I was like, you know what? I was supposed to go fishing, and I was like, I didn't feel good about fishing. Just did not. You know, I told the dude, I was like, dude, man, my body just telling me not to go fishing. I'm not gonna go fishing. I'm gonna go to this thing instead. And I cleaned out my truck, dude. I cleaned out the whole front. Pretty damn good, dude. And that's a lot, dude. Fucking money everywhere. Fucking money everywhere. And I started laughing to myself. I was like, this is the old Cody that has fucking money just everywhere. All in his floorboard. I remember a dude, he told me, he's like, dude, he's like, it's so funny, like, when I ride with you, because there's fucking money everywhere. And I was like, yeah, dude. I was like, I truly don't give a fuck about money. It makes zero sense to me. It's fucking everywhere. It's trash. Like, money is trash. Money means fucking nothing. Like, if you build your life on money, on a green piece of dead tree, like, your life is fucking trash, and you know it. You fucking know it. Because you don't get experience from something that's dead. You can buy time and experience, I guess, but it's like, in all reality, it's like, you would have had fun without money or not, or you would have had a sucky time with money or not. Like, that's, you already know, money is just whatever. It just facilitates things. But it's like, it's a tool. It's not good, it's not bad, it's just non-existent in my understanding. And it's cool, I appreciate it, I have plenty of it, and I'll have tons of it. I'm accepting of all of the tool. Because what I do with my tool is what I do with my tool. I am the fucking vine. The tool that I have in this masculine body fucking cures all things. I will take you to infinity and beyond. Once you have my tool, there's nothing that compares. You would chase after me for all of existence. That's why I don't give it away like it's, a 99-cent popsicle. But everything I give is all of me. And if I'm number one, then you're getting number one. And so that's what I'm looking for, is my other number one. And being that I took the road that I took, I only deserve the number one trophy. The greatest. And yeah, it's kind of what I choose. But it's also what I see, which all of us are capable of that thing. But it's like, at the same time, it's like, what do I see? And it's like, if I see someone that is fucking fire, And just fucking beautiful in every aspect ever, and I see the max potential of it. It does suck when you see that person with somebody else, and it's like, you question yourself at least, but it's like, and then your art's implementing it and backing you up, and it's like, well, what the fuck do I do here? What do I do? Because I have all these weird ass guidelines in my head. You know, I don't want to be a breaker of this or that. I don't want to infringe in that. I don't want to step in that. But it's like, I don't know what else to do. And it's pulling on my dark side. It's pulling on my dark side real bad. And it's like, I'm at the verge of accepting it. Because I'm understanding that both are needed. And it's understanding that, like, if that's what I want, if that is what is mine, then, like, I'm fucking tired of waiting. And what do I do? So this talk itself is cool. You know, if people listen to it, they do, they don't. I don't know. But the day was cool, man. And like I said, whatever. I stepped into my confidence tonight. Gets me back to taking my shower. And I don't know, 7:15, 7:20. I was like, I cleaned my truck. I went inside and started cleaning my room a little bit, throwing shit away. We were just throwing shit away. Throwing all kinds of shit away. Brand new stuff. Fucking throwing it away. Brand new fittings. Brand new this. Brand new that. Like, I do so much shit. I told people tonight, I was like, dude, I am the fixer of all things. I can fix anything. Really. It's not fucking difficult. I fix things. That's me. But my name is not Cody. My name is IVEA. Yeah, feminine. Yeah, it's fucking weird. I'm the living one. I am the vine. I am the way. I'm a little bit more extreme than the Jesus of before. But I think, in the totality of things, like, there's no telling what he really was, what I really was, the way I really acted. I don't know. It was based on the time. Was I a carpenter then? Maybe, yeah. Am I a carpenter now? Yeah. What do I do? I fix things. I build things. And so, like, I look back, and it's like, we are all this consciousness itself, really, in all reality. And that's where I'm kind of torn. Just to make sure, before I say things that, I don't know. But everything points me to it. The vine. And it's hard to step into that. It's hard to, you know, you got this fictional character that you've heard about, that's the savior of all things, and then it's like, but that's not fucking what it was. That's the story. And it's like, the real me, the real who I was the way. And I told people tonight, I was like, dude, this Jesus that you talk about, he wasn't telling you that he is the way. He is saying, I am living the way, mimic me. Like, if I'm happy, it's because of this shit that I'm doing. Do that. But do it for yourself. It's your own perception. I have nothing to do with your perception. I can't take control of your perception. You have to do that for yourself. You do. Not me. Like, in any instance, God himself doesn't take away your perception. The creator of all things doesn't, what would the word be when you guys think of demon possession? He doesn't possess you and take away your perception and then control you. No, that's not free will. That's not love. And then even in the instance of demon possession itself, it's demon means divine. But possession itself, it's not. It's your fucking succumbing to your darker desires. It's you. And then it's you playing victim of your desires. That you are creating and bringing forth, calling forth to fruition what you want to be. And then that overcomes you, and then you can't fucking handle it, and then whatever. And so the whole point is like you have to be in control of you. If not, then something else is. But the something else is still you. And then it's like, just what do you want to be? It's not good, it's not bad, it just is. You can claim bad or good or something else to it, but it's not any of that. It's you. And you create your own reality. Like literally. Like literally. Like, and you're either a little bitch or you're not. And ROM is fun. But whatever, today was cool, man. Dude, I am straight infatuated with somebody. And it is what it is. And I feel bad. I really do. But at the same time, because it's like, the only thing is like, being that I'm having to do everything that I'm doing is just allow it to happen and just fucking live and exist. And that's what I'm saying. That maybe it's just a lesson for me to like fucking some things you can't have, and it's based on them, not you. I don't know. It's very frustrating to me when you just see it, and you just try and live your life and just understand that the whole point is for you to live your life. And that, yes, you do want them to be part of it, but you can't, until they're going to reciprocate it, like, you can't fucking surrender. You can't be the old you, which gives and gives and gives and doesn't get anything in return. That's not you. That's not what your max potential is. And it's very difficult because it's like, you think that at the moment in the time, it's like that's what you want. That's what your art is calling for. That's what the little version of you is calling for. And it could just have to deal with trauma-based stuff, which could be the plausible understanding of existence itself for me. It's understanding that like the things that I want and desire, that little kid, what he's comfortable with is the chaos. He's comfortable with the hot and cold. He's comfortable with people leading him on. He's comfortable with if he gets something, that's enough. And it's like, no, like me, the vine, understands like my worth is worth all of it, because I'm going to give that in return. And if someone's not willing to reciprocate that, that's on them, and it sucks for them, because I'm number one. And I understand that like everything that I look like, and whether you know who I am or you don't, which you don't, no one truly knows who I am. I'm still learning that myself. It's just frustrating, man. It's frustrating because then you like I said, you meet somebody and you're like, honestly, like this. I mean, you kind of get it, but you ain't even fucking close. You ain't fucking close. You ain't even got a clue. And I hate to do that. I hate to be that guy. But it's like, man, I hate to call judgment on this, but it's like, you ain't fucking close, son. She ain't never gonna reach max potential with you. Ever. But whatever, to each his own. Man, I want to go fucking roast the shit out of some people, but I try to watch myself. It's really weird, because like actually right now, in the instance of what I am, it's like I'm thinking so clearly, And there's no. This is what's weird. Is there's no number one. There's no sexual energy in this, meaning that anything that I do feel for this other person has nothing to do sexually, like any lustful thoughts or any of that stuff, which is weird. Not really. But I've been trying to work at my I've been trying to work on the physical lust, because lust is big. I don't care who you are. Like, even if you try and not think of lust at all, the physical attributes or pleasures is always very big because it's low entity level. It's low shame and guilt. It's low on the vibration scale. It's the closest to Earth. It's closest to slavery. It's kind of where we are. When they say sex sells, it's because we're all at a low vibration, which triggers on the red light, the flash, the pleasure. And like I said, lust is cool, whatever. To each his own, man. Like everyone, technically, like you get lustful, like your dick rises and your dick shrinks, whatever. To each his own. I don't know what the girls do. I'm not a girl. I don't know if they get hot and bothered and start dripping from the whatever. I don't know. But as far as me, like the lower regions heat up and start doing their own thing, and for me, it spins. For me, there's an energy that spins. It's the only way I can describe it. And I could say this like I had an interaction with a human that was being true and authentic and real and talking about some really dark ass shit. But when she was doing it, it was authentic and real. And like I said, the authentic and realness of a human being for me is what is attractive. It doesn't matter if it's dark or light. To me, honesty is attractive. And then when that happens, the lower regions of who I am, they start doing their thing and they start spinning, like literally spinning up the base of my spine. And then that's when, like, whatever, like I'm getting ready, you know, and it's like I have to withstand within those regions because I understand what I'm capable of doing at that point. And but that's me understanding the light and dark of me, and understanding that both are equally good. They're not good or bad, really. They just exist. And so, like, even if I'm not even physically attracted to that human being, because I set really hard boundaries that take away attraction from humans, when stuff like that happens, authentic, real human beings, like the authenticness, I think I don't remember what, I'm attracted to intelligence, first of all, and then I'm attracted to authentic. And so, that's what attracts me. So, like, I couldn't take you to infinity and beyond unless, like, number one, I was intellectually stimulated from you, and you are authentic and real. If you were hiding, you were faking, then I'm just not going to partake in that. And so, like, if you don't intellectually stimulate me, like, we're not going to partake in anything. Because if you're lying to me, which is not being authentic, then I don't have zero time for you. Like, literally. Because you're a liar. So, like, I don't care. I don't care what you are. You do what you want, but as long as you're real, then I get stimulated. But it's like I need that intellectual stuff, like the realness. That's just me, though. And so, like, but it's also because I pick up on lies. I pick up on energy. I pick up on fakeness. And so, plus, like, I pick up everything. I pick up on everything. Like, and it's very difficult for me to do what I do. It's very difficult, especially for that person. So that one person, like, I saw her. She was standing directly from me, but then she was just being herself, which was real and authentic. But at the same time, it was like, look, I can't give you the bit. I can't even give you attention right now. I want to. Every bit of me does, but it's like I can't because this. You know, like you have someone with you. Like I can't partake it, and then that's what's difficult in my understanding of life, because it's that darkness saying, well, if you guys are just this, then you're not that. And it's like, so what's right and what's wrong? I don't know. You know, and I've been asking for a while to understand this rule. Like, what's right, what's wrong? What's boyfriend and girlfriend, and then what's me? On top of that, like, what can I go? Can I push? Can I partake in? Like, what's right? And it's like, I'm trying to learn these rules, because number one, I don't want to be my father who cheated on my mom. But it's like, I don't want to push someone either. Like, I don't know the rules. And it's like, but at the end of the day, I'm understanding that we don't technically own anybody. And to own somebody is not free will. And so it's like, I'm just trying to learn these things. I don't know, man. It's a lot of information in this world, and it's a lot of what I think is true. But it's like, at the same time, it's like, I don't want to proxy hurt somebody because of something I did either. But then at the same time, it's like, if the proxy of me doing something hurt somebody, but they grew from it, and then they became better, it's like, what is the overall purpose? Like, what is that fine? I don't know. And that's going to be something I honestly, in the next couple of days, I'll have to learn and kind of go through. Because it's like, honestly, it's like either I continue on the path I'm going on and wait, or I say, fuck it, and go for what I think I want right now, which may not be ultimately the right choice. Maybe it's just a lesson. Or I just say fuck it all together and just keep doing me. And so, like I said, there's three options, really. Obviously, getting something that I want and my art's producing makes sense to me. That seems like the greatest. I see the greatest potential in that because it's real, it's tangible. I'm infatuated with it, evidently. I like it. And so it's just like, what do I do? It's like, what do I do? I don't know. I'm gonna sleep good tonight. That's one thing that I know for sure. And I can't believe I've been talking for an hour. It's 11:11 right now. But whatever, man. Life is cool, man. Like, everything happens exactly the way it's supposed to. And today I kind of stepped into my power a little bit. I stepped into who I am. I know who I am. It's a weird issue to go from not knowing who you are to stepping into who you think you are, and then to stepping into who you really are and going, this is fucking crazy. This is a lot. And you feel 100% to your core who you are. But, there's nothing that can prepare you to step into that. There's nothing to make it okay. There's nothing based on your 35 years of experience to say, I am that. This is who I am. There's nothing. You just gotta go all in. And, whether you're crazy or not, you have to accept it. This is fucking crazy because, I've watched things and it's honestly, I've watched things and I'm I've watched things about people that, started cults and shit, and I'm I don't know. I don't know if what they're doing is right or wrong. However, what I do know is they fucking believe it. They believe it. Now, they may have some weird shit based on me perceiving it, like, you know, like, it makes zero sense to me to start a cult and then to bang all the women and not let the husbands that came with them bang their wives. Like, that makes zero sense to me. Because sexual desires is evil. Like, it makes zero sense to me. It's not evil. It's implemented the way it's supposed to be. We take it to the evilness. But then at the same time, if we could separate the fact that sex itself is animalistic, however, there is a separate process that has to happen. Sex has to happen in order to procreate. And then understanding that infinity and beyond is a something. And being that you guys are lower understanding of sex, where like I'm understanding that infinity and beyond is real to me, but it comes with a level of surrender and acceptance to get to the infinity and beyond and allow it to flow. To me, that makes sense, but it's like, I don't know. It makes zero sense for me to, I mean, as much as I would love to just bang every woman in the world, like, honestly, why the fuck not? Why wouldn't you? You know?
Hey, you know it's crazy? When a bitch die, like, you ain't gonna never see them again.
But at the same time, that doesn't make it any fun. Like, really. Well, to each his own. I just don't see any part of it. And I know that I've lived my life a certain way for this, and it's like, I'm different. I'm a unicorn, I'm special. And whatever it is that I do in the future is going to be reciprocated of what I've lived up until now for a reason. And it's perfect. You may not see it as that. It doesn't really fucking matter. I'm my own judge. And it is what it is. It's frustrating. It's very frustrating to me, honestly. Like, especially tonight. Met some cool people. Did some networking. Who knows what's going to come of it. That's kind of it for me. I planted a lot of seeds. And just existing. And it's raining, man. And this gets back to my point. I took a shower. And when I was taking the shower, dude, I was scrubbing the shit out of myself, man. I was like, dude, I'm scrubbing away Cody. Like, I'm scrubbing away fucking Cody. And whatever it was that he was. When I got there tonight, I talked to people about being a helper tonight. I was like, dude, that was Cody. Cody is a helper. Cody's name means helper. And I'm like, it doesn't. And then one dude was like, well, you just offered helping. I said, yeah, I'll help you. Because that's me. But it doesn't mean that the name Cody is not disappearing. I got my name tattooed on me. IVEA means divine. The vine. Not a vine, but the vine. You take that as you will. Take that as you will. And it's so frustrating to live in this existence and understand that you are the vine, and then having to deal with all these fucking rules and regulations from these incompetent assholes. It's created this system that makes zero fucking sense. It makes zero sense. It's a failed system. Believe me, dude, if the system was cool and it fucking made sense and it could work for eternity, have fun. But you implemented a system that you knew would fucking fail from day one. And you banked on that. You banked on the window of success for a short window of time. And then for your existence of time and not the existence of time itself. Like, and so you understood, like, you didn't give a fuck about anybody. You created a system. The government created a system that was gonna fail. And what they knew was this system will fucking fail. But it's good enough to get us through our timeline of existence. And to me, that's shitty, bro. It's half-assed thinkery. It makes zero sense. It makes zero fucking sense. Zero. Like, you either do it or you don't, bro. You don't half-ass anything, because what's the fucking point? I don't know, dude. My brain is jacked up. I'm going to tell you this. I'm not saying that everything I do is perfect and it's going to last for eternity. I'm not saying that, because it's not. But what I'm saying is, everything I do, I don't know. I can kind of see the idea of me painting on a surface that may not last. I get it. But it's like, honestly, like, I don't fucking have time for this shit. It's a painting. Like, if I sold my original, it would affect one human being. When you guys are making a money system that's supposed to affect everyone, it makes zero sense when you know the system itself fucking fails. When you know the system itself is fictitious. And dude, I'm fucked up right now. Like, as far as my thoughts of, like, another human being, it's like, I'm fucked up. Like, it makes zero sense. It's like, I want something so bad, but it's like, I don't know. Like, cause my art, the issue is, like, if my art wasn't calling for it, I would be okay. If my art wasn't pointing towards it, it would be okay. If me going out in nature wasn't calling for it, it would be okay. But being that everything is pointing to that person, dude, it's fucked up. It hurts bad. Like, it's very confusing to me. Because it's like, I don't get it. My internal is calling for it, pointing me in that direction. My compass always points to that direction. Then, like, I take pictures in nature, and they spell out the same fucking 4 letters. Like, it makes zero sense. And then it's like, I guess I'm just along for the ride, and I just be me in all existence, and I just be me, and I don't know, man. It's very frustrating to me. It's very frustrating. But today was cool. I didn't paint. I'm not upset about it. I'm tired. I'm gonna try and go to work tomorrow. I probably won't start early. I'll go knock out some floors tomorrow. I really don't fucking want to do it. I don't want to do anything. I want to paint. I want to paint and I want to fuck. So, there's the 2 things. I'm just being honest. But not with everybody, just one. It's not even that. It's the infinity and beyond is what I want. I don't care about the low level thing, but the low level is tied to the higher level. And you guys will understand that in time. You'll understand that in time. But like I said, it's understanding the low level. Bumping Uglies is tied to something different, tied to something bigger. If you can partake in that, but it's based on you living in the now and understanding consciousness itself. But a lot of it really is just living and accepting the now as it is. Accepting the existence of what you are in the moment that you're in. That's kind of it. That's reality itself. And it's so weird. It's because it's like, in my head, I'm picturing right now, it's like, it's almost like a bubble boy. And once you understand that you're living in the now, you almost create a bubble around that now. And from that bubble creates other bubbles. And then ultimately, you create so many bubbles in the now that the inner bubbles start disappearing, and then your now bubble is huge. And there's so much more possibilities in the big bubble than there was in that little bubble that you created in the now. But it just takes time. And it's just expansion itself. And so that's kind of it for me. But life is fun. And I just get so I don't know, man. I'm torn. It's the light and dark. It's the black and white. It's the good and evil. It's the it's a lot of things, man. It's a lot of things. It's just stepping into who you are, understanding the totality of who you are, understanding me, for me, and understanding what I am and who I am, and that I am who I say that I am who I feel that I am, and it's very difficult to step into that. It's very difficult to go through a religious background and then understand that you're standing outside of religion itself. And that religion itself is man-made, and what you're standing for is God-made. What you're standing for is Creator-made, the Father of you. You know, not a human of you, or human logic, but the Creator himself, the guy who created the person, the vibration. I just like to say vibration, the vibration that created this existence, this realm itself, and like that's the true Creator. A creator of, when you're a creation, you technically can never even know who your Creator is. I met some people tonight that would dress up like Jay and Silent Bob, which a lot of people didn't even know who they fucking were. I'm like, dude, seriously, that was my high school, dude. Like, I'm older than the majority of the people that I hang around with, and it's like, you don't know who Jay and Silent Bob is, and but it's like, it's that concept, because they said they went to a movie called Clerks 4, and Jay was there. Oh, Silent Bob was there, but they didn't get to meet him because it cost this much more money. I was like, well, it's probably a good thing you didn't meet, your idol, because a lot of times when you meet your idol, everything is destroyed. And I look at that same concept of God, where it's like, but if I met God now, I would be okay with it. But that's because I understand light and dark. But like, say you was a Christian, you met the Creator of all existence. Meaning that the Creator of all existence created light as he did dark. And he set the balance and precedence of it. When you come through religion, like you shun on bad, or whatever their rules and regulations say is bad, and then you only want the light. And so like, if you was to meet your Creator that implemented both light and dark, you would be highly disappointed when you met the Creator and understood that, wait a minute, he's not only is he in control of all the light, all the life, but he's also in control of all the death. Like, that would destroy you. That would destroy your concept of whatever it is that you put your trust in. And so all these other religions that deal with the yin and the yang, the light and the dark, the good and the bad, and they understand that it's just about opposites, and that opposites are needed to appreciate one or the other, then you start to understand what God truly is. God is the creator of all things. And he knew that if he only created one side, then what would the point be? Because whatever it is that he created, that side, would be normal, would be regular, which would be not exciting. You would have no weight or scale to measure it by. And then what would the point of life be? There would be none. And so, me now, I'm understanding that light and dark are the same. good or bad, it's the same. There's two opposites, both with repercussions that are real, and that's it. And that this is just a video game. This is just an existence itself. And I'm just trying to partake in it, live in it, and then allow people to ascend in it and become max potential. To what everything leads to the light. Light is the better of the two in existence itself. Like light is. I'd hate to say it's better, but it's man, I don't know the word for it. I don't know the word for it because it's, in my logic, darkness is just as beautiful. I just think darkness is close. Darkness is closer to infringing in other people's free will. With light, you get closer to free will. That would be the scale. That would be the scale. And so with free will, you can have extremes in the darkness, but you also can have the highest extremes in the light. And that's the difference. Because like as you get in the darker, it's infringing in other people's free will, and then as you get closer to the light, it's allowing free will. But that also, it's the greatest risk equals the greatest reward. And so that's light. And then down at the bottom is the more control you take, which means the less risk you have on your life. Because as the darker you get, the more infringing in people's free will that you create, but then your life itself can be what you make it. So like if you're chasing pleasures, which is usually what it is in the darkness, then you can implement those control and all that crap on humans and manipulate and trick them into getting what you want, and not caring what they want. And they may want it. In some sense they want it because they allow it to happen. But we all are capable of this. The whole point is you go to the light, and then like I said, you go to the light, and then you go to the light with another human being, and then you can just play in that light yourself. Like, if I want to partake with a human being and I want to be in control, as long as we communicate it and we set a time, and she agrees upon it and I agree upon it, and then I will be in control that day, or that time, or in that experience. And then maybe the next day or the next time, I'll say, you know what? Now it's your time to be in control. Do what you will. I trust you. And so that's the whole understanding of the balance in the light. Where it's like you can partake in both the darkness that you want to experience, but you find the safe space with the human being, and you communicate and you allow things to happen. And that's the whole point of all of it. This is where you go to the infinity and beyond. Because you walk into true intimacy, and then you can walk into true surrender in a moment. Not in all of existence, but especially in these lower level entities of physical pleasure, that when the consciousness is connected, you can go to infinity and beyond. But it's like, most people are scared of that because they're afraid of who they are, and they can't be who they are because they're afraid of losing the person that they're with. Where it's like, me, I'm like, dude, I'm fucking black as can be. It's like, you don't understand, I am the darkest you want to fucking go. Like, what are you comfortable with? And then we'll go there. You surrender control to me, for the moment, for the time. I will take you to the edge of the abyss, and I will bring you back from the edge of the abyss safely. And in that edge of the abyss, we will meet infinity and beyond, in pleasure especially. Because the risk itself is the greatest reward. And then you live in that darkness and the light at the same time. Because you're taking hold and appreciating everything that this realm itself has set limitations on. And then if you only need one other person to partake in that, it's harder. The more people you add to those equations, the more difficult it is. And so, I mean, I could do that. I technically could do that with every female possible. I honestly probably could do it with males as well. It's not technical. It's not my cup of tea. I'm just not attracted to it. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm still kind of looking into that factor itself. I think for procreation reasons, I'm trying to figure it out as far as like that goes. Male on male and female on female. Like, I don't know the rules behind it. I think anything flies technically. However, there's a rule based on procreation, meaning that if you partake in something, if you were giving life, like, the obligation is to try your best to facilitate another life, and then facilitate the best you can to help that life get a good head start, right? But I don't understand. I don't know. I think there's. I don't understand. Other than you need to procreate, I think it's an obligation and it's a rule of the world. And if you choose not to procreate, or try to procreate with intention to procreate, to bring in, to allow another life in, I think that's the whole Sodom and Gomorrah thing. It's where you chase after pleasures without the obligations of what you give, what you get. Which you were given life, therefore you have to create life. And so that's the whole Sodom and Gomorrah thing. Is where people became so infatuated with the pleasure of the now that they didn't try to procreate and carry on the rules and regulations on the gift that you were given. And so that's where, I don't know, I could be talking about my ass, but to me that makes sense. And I've thought about this for for months, probably a year and a half, 2 years, on the whole understanding of the procreation, and understanding that I think anything flies in this world based on free will. It has to, because God has to go. Because I'm not speaking for God, but I'm just understanding that either God says He is who He says He is, or He's not. And if He says He gives you free will, then He gave you free will. That means absolute free will to do what it is that you please. And that if He wanted you to follow Him, He cannot do anything to make you do it. Because otherwise that's not free will. So therefore He cannot punish you for not following Him, because then that would not be free will. And so that goes to the whole boom, like male on male, female on female. And so it's like anything technically flies. It has to. Like, He cannot punish you for it. However, He could punish you for the fact that you chase after pleasures and you don't reciprocate what you are given, which is life. So then you stay away from trying to give new life, and then support that new life until the age of accountability is over, or adulthood, or whatever, where they can, whatever. And so that's me. So it's like, whatever, to each his own. Go do what you want to do. I think, but you have to bring new life in, or house new life, or cater to new life and allow them to get to the next part. I don't know. I could say, like, two dudes adopting a child, I would say they found the loophole. You know, like, or two women raising kids, like, found a loophole. And I think it's not technically a loophole, but it's like you have to give what you've been given, what you were given life. You have to facilitate and allow an option for another life to exist, and do the best that you possibly can with what you're given. And so that's it for me. And that's what I think. I don't know. I wasn't in Sodom and Gomorrah. I don't know if that was real. I don't know. Whatever. But to me, in my mindset, it's like if everyone was just chasing nothing but pleasures, and they weren't thinking about the future, and they weren't thinking about procreating and bringing in new life, and they were only having sex with other sex, so they couldn't produce, then that makes sense to me. If they were just having, if they were still raising families and stuff like that, then I don't see any part of it. Because what they do with their members, even, it doesn't matter. If your dick can go into a hole, like, there's nothing, I don't know, to each his own. I don't, it doesn't procreate, right? It's not made what it was intended for, but however, the intentions itself, like, if the penis itself has nothing but pleasure nodes on it, like if you was to rub it against anything, then technically you're gonna get off on that. And the same thing with like being a DJ and a female, and your DJ playing a beat. Like, I don't know. Like, to me, it's part of the physical makeup itself, and so it's like, I think in goal you have to at least try to create a life, and if you're not capable of it based on whatever, then you still need to adopt or whatever else and trying to whatever. And I think maybe Sodom and Gomorrah was just a city of, I hate to say sin, because I don't think that's a real thing, but it's a city of pleasure. Meaning, it was not about bringing forth new, or creating life, but instead of just being super selfish on your own pleasures and not thinking about allowing someone else to live a life through you, right? Which is kind of just the obligation of you're given life, so you need to give life. And I don't know, man. Today was cool, man. Like I said, I'm gonna kill this pretty quick. It's an hour and 20-something minutes. Whatever, dude. I'm infatuated with somebody. I think she's fucking adorable. I don't know what to do with it. All my art point towards it. All my art spells it. All my art says it. All my art is it. Maybe she was just a window of time that gave me hope. Maybe she was just a window of time that inspired me. Either way, I appreciate it all. I love it. I'll love it for eternity. I'm stepping into who I am. Very difficult to do that. Pride and ego on the hands. Magnificent rebel, which is who I am. I was this way since the beginning of time. I will be this way since the end of time. However, if you think about Adam was what? He was given one rule, one regulation. He broke it. Rules are meant to be broken. It doesn't mean that they don't come with repercussions, because they do. Adam broke the first rule. He broke the rule of the Creator, the one who created him. I'm here now, breaking rules, or not abiding the rules that were given by other men. Fuck them. Fuck them. If I hold my own rules to myself via the Creator, I'm obtaining to his rules that he sees fit and I agree to, based on the knowledge and understanding that I have within my vessel, and he's giving me free will, so I'm abiding by the free will rules that he has set, that I'm implementing, and I'm going through and understanding and justifying and all this stuff. Doesn't mean I'm right or wrong. However, I'm going to live them because that's what I find to be right or wrong. Based on my understanding, if he wants to help me, if he wants to give me inspiration, that's him. I hope he does. I want to do his will because he's my creator. And he knows more than I do. I am a mere man. I'm a divinity, but it's different. Whatever, to each his own.
None of that. You feel me?
I know what I want. I know who I want. I know who I think I want. For many reasons. Starting from the ground up. From the lust reasons all the way to infinity and beyond reasons. No one else compares. Maybe it's a fallacy. Maybe it's not real. Maybe it's fantasy. I doubt it. I trust myself. I trust my feelings. I trust my art. If anything, I trust my art. And I trust what I create in my room. I trust when no one else is watching. What I feel. What I want. I trust what I talk about when no one else is listening. When I'm not recording. I trust what I speak out loud. I trust what I communicate with myself and speak out loud and talk to myself. I trust when I wake up in the morning and I speak about one person or to one person out my mouth when I'm laying in bed. Like, it makes fucking zero sense. Like, there's no reason. I trust that I actually trust somebody I fucking don't even know. I trust me. Whatever God wants from me, He'll give me the best that I need. And I'm okay with that. I surrender to it. My art is fun. And some people are fucking adorable, dude. They break me. And I don't know. Like I said, I get infatuated. And I know what I want. And it is what it is. And this is embarrassing, dude. This is an hour and something minutes of fucking true embarrassment. But I appreciate it. I understand it. I am what I am. It'll all work out in the end. We'll all work out in the end. Tonight was cool, man. I stand on my power. I am the Vine. Vine. The Vine. IVEA. And this is what it is. A holla. Love y'all. Peace.
When the bitch die, like, you ain't gonna never see them again. Don't need time waiting on nobody. 3-5, I'm rolling and get my lungs right. It seem like the gunfights fun like. Ain't no love like all these bitches wanna fuck right. Don't need time waiting on nobody. 3-5, I'm rolling and get my lungs right. It seem like the gunfights fun like. Ain't no love like all these bitches wanna fuck right. How my Zeke died, thought real niggas never die. Gotta sleep tight, cause people ain't waking up now. I know my nigga made it heaven, I know it. Wish I could call his phone and tell him how it's going. And his Glock look good with every outfit. I wanna put my nigga on, but he ain't out yet. I got a feeling for a song I just dropped yesterday. When it's dark clouds, you just gotta let it rain. Gotta let it rain. Let a nigga run up on me, I'ma let it rain. Before I love one of these hoes, I'ma love the bang. Ain't loving on no lady, double O the baby, gang shit. Running when he came, running from the jail, just ain't tryna catch a case, Long live my Z, man. Rest up a motherfucking soldier, man. Pepper chasing Haitian, I'm telling you. This shit real. Double O, baby, ain't loving on no lady. None of that. You feel me? Cut the fan on, don't need time waiting on nobody. 3-5, I'm rolling and get my lungs right. It seem like the gunfights fun like. Ain't no love like all these bitches wanna fuck right. Running when he came, running from the jail, just ain't tryna catch a case,